Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. That's caught. It's McGowan. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's McGowan. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's McGowan. Throws a stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. He keeps it on a design run. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain. The
Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board here.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
7, Nebraska 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
South Carolina.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on fourth down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, South Carolina.
The Cornhuskers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch!
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Cornhuskers lining up here on first and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. The Gamecocks keep the football on the move.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Design quarterback run. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. As a design quarterback keeper. Clean toward the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. They can't punch him on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got behind them and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
South Carolina.
To throw, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's Nelson. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Grab by the receiver.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskers are in the red zone now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Direct snap. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Raiola. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's McGowan. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He makes the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. What did he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Those That's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Huskers line up on first and 10 now. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain. And that'll set up a 1st and goal.
The Cornhuskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. And they've got him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find room. It's McGowan. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Final play before the end of the quarter. He keeps it on the design run. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
21, Nebraska, 14.
So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the arc to go. The quarterback looks to his right. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage for me, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And your Nebraska Cornhuskers will take over. First and 10.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. To dart right down the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments to come up with a stop here? They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.